This is a final note on if you forgot to file for portability. If you forgot to file for portability, the good news is, as long as you're still within the eligibility period, as long as you relinquished your prior homestead within 2 tax years of when you established your new one, you can still go file for it. You can pull those savings over and you can still have the benefit of it. The bad news is that you will not be able to make sure that you maximized what you can move over. We have a whole series on what happens if you have inaccurate or low market value. Remember, your homestead savings are the difference between your assessed value and your market value. When you buy your home, market value and assessed value are the same in the beginning, but then hopefully your market value increases as the years go by and you build that difference, which is what we call your homestead savings. It can be up to $500,000. One of the most common things that we run into is inaccurate market values, a market value that is too low. So if your assessed value is here and your market value should be here, but it's here, then that's less homestead savings that you had to move. It's one of the things that we check on in a homestead check. So my point here is you won't have been able to check the market value on your prior home to make sure that your homestead savings were the most that they could be to port over. And then this is just one of the many reasons why it's important to run a homestead check every year, or even easier to sign up for homestead monitoring so that we automatically do it for you each year and check all these things, which the result is making sure that your homestead savings are maximized. We've run into a lot of people who were selling a house that they sold for, I don't know, let's say $700,000, that their market value was still $400,000, and because they didn't know to get their market value adjusted before they sold, they left the difference. That $300,000 was just swept away and they didn't get to port it over and move it to their new home. So making sure that your market value is accurate each year is an important thing. Unfortunately, in your case, if you're watching this video, it means you forgot to file for portability on a prior home, and it's too late for us to do anything about the market value on that prior home. But please keep in mind how important it is to make sure you have accurate market value on your new home going forward.